practical Ubuntu and Pan-Africanism. Call him anytime, he is there. Write to him anytime, he is there. Even when you don't call him, he has a message to deliver to Africans worldwide. He always will be here. Welcome our elder, our king, our everything on this very platform. You're welcome, Professor James Small.
Thank you, sister. And I've come to wish my king, and I'm sitting on my stool for you, King Maponga Joshua. So I sit as Nana Kofi Amponsah II of the Ogowe stool of Ashanti, Ghana. And so to talk to my young king, your words and the formation of your consciousness that our ancestors have allowed you, and the courage with which you have brought that ancestral and universal truth to our people is unequal, Maponga Joshua. So on this solar return day, when you've come 12 months since the last time you said thank you to your mother for bringing you forth, we wish you the strongest happy birthday, because we know you have come with more than just the crown on your head or the robe on your back. Because I hear from some of your children and your subject in Mozambique and in other border states who declare you their king and who declare your courage to stay in the land and yet tell the truth. Not just the truth, not just the political truth. We could read that in a book if we're wise enough to want it. But you bring a level of spiritual depth to why the truth has power. See, because people know the truth, but the fear that the enemy has put in them won't let them grab it a hold of this thing. But the way you teach, you give courage and the spirit of the ancestors. You give them a temple to dwell in. You know, they're all about us, but they're looking for us to make the house worthy of them so that they can come and dwell and use their powers. And King Maponga Joshua, you've given them the house. You built their temple for them. And so I come to wish you happy birthday from our great stool in Ogowe. And always, Nana Kofi Amponsah, though people know Professor Small, and they say, why don't you change your name? I am my name, whatever I am. Today, I'm Nana Kofi Amponsah. And Nana Kofi Amponsah is just as African as Al-Hajj Amin Shahid, who's just as African as Professor Small. But today, I wanted to come to a king worthy of the king. And so I bend my knees to this king. And I pray that the ancestors strengthen you even more, because we are at war. But the war is for the minds of the African youth. The war is for the minds of the African youth. And you do an extraordinary teaching in reaching those minds. And so I love you, my king, my brother, my nephew, my son, and I will always be beside you. You will always know I'm there. You can always feel my spirit. It will always be with you. If you need a sword, I'll become your sword. You can use my tongue to say things that you want to say a certain way.
Thank you.
But you've come well, and you've done your job well. You've got more to do. You know, we're wishing you a happy birthday to strengthen you, but you have more work to do. They've given you something to carry. You know, when we return to the ancestors, let's tell them we carried the vessel well, and you are carrying the vessel well. And the wisdom in that vessel is opening the minds of our young people so they can build the Africa they want, not just as a cliche, not to imitate the perversion and the illness of the Eurasian, but to build the African that our ancestors started, so that we can be the perfection of the universe itself. And the secret to life is to have no fear. And that's what I love about you. I know where you are. I know what could be the dangers around you, but you have dismissed them because your ancestors will protect you. So I just come to wish my younger brother, my son, my nephew, my king, I bend at your feet. Happy birthday. Happy solar return. I'm going to have to leave early because I'm running. But I want to at least see your face today and wish you the most happy birthday, my king.
Asante sana, asante. That's a big surprise. That's a big surprise. I'm greatly honored to have the well wishes from yourselves, and we will plug into the wells of wisdom and learn from the older people and grow. And wherever you leave your batons, we hope to have emptied you into newer vessels, and the education must continue, and Africa must be liberated. I truly, truly appreciate you, and thank you very much for sparing time.
You, my brother.
Yes, royal greetings to you and the throne.
Thank you, sir. And thank you, Sister Susan. Peace and blessings to you.
Thank you so much, my king. Thank you.
Pardon me, a bit of a teary eye is fine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Wow. Whew. This is the rebirth of the renaissance of the Africa. That's what I call it. It's not going to happen in any format. It's going to happen exactly brothers to brothers, sisters to sisters, children to children, all around the world. It's not going to be the backbiting, the jealousy, the hatred, the gossiping. That is the old Africa. And we say bye to that Africa. And we say welcome to the spirit that we are feeling here from our ancestors. This is the unity in action. I want to thank you so much, Baba. I want to thank you, Professor James. I want to thank you, this son that was given to us. And you have stayed up to now to see the unity and the unification of the African child anywhere on the planet or in the diaspora. And you're making it happen. Thank you so much, Baba. Thank you. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. I don't know. I'm so sorry. I'm really just emotional because we've asked for things, and when our ancestors give us, it is light. And Joshua, you're that light. I call you Joshua because you asked me to do that. I'm not worthy. I'm just calling you my king all the time. And I want to thank you so much. Your impact, your fire, the spirit. Let us not always think that people just talk. You're seeing the impact of the fire that you're burning out there. And like Nongo said, if you should leave today, we want you to see that you've produced the work already, not to hear. And the topic and the reason why we're doing this is we will not celebrate you, Joshua, or our kings or King James. When you come back also here on your birthday, we want to show you that you have reproduced these actions. Not when you're gone, then we come and begin to shed tears. This is the moment, Africa, and this is our time. So we'll just go back and listen to another video again. And we have a series of them just to break down these emotions that we have. I want to give a shout out to Queen Juliet Ryan, who is also live with us on this program. And please, Queen, you cannot never be in the background. No way. Your place can never be in the background. You belong to this stool of the queens doing it out there. So please just join us. And we want to see your face